Atomic bomb. An atomic bomb is performed by climbing to the top of the stall and shitting into the toilet from about 5 to 6 feet above the bowl. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Unbearably Unsolicited with your host, Jason Sorte. That's me, where I share stories and advice nobody asked for. Hope you guys are doing okay. And the stay-at-home order has been extended for three more months. I hope you guys aren't losing your shit. I definitely have lost mine yesterday, because yesterday I realized it was my second anniversary of graduating my university. And that bummed me out. That really bummed me out because 2 years later, here I am doing nothing.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I realized since graduating university, my vocabulary has been very limited, and I wanted to change that. So today, we're going to be expanding my vocabulary with the help of Urban Dictionary. I remember my first Urban Dictionary search because everyone around school was saying this word. The word was donkey punch. And if you already know what I'm talking about, high five, good job. But if you don't know, I'll read you what donkey punch is and you'll get the gist of what Urban Dictionary was back then. So donkey punch is when you're engaged in anal sex and when you're about to ejaculate, you punch the poor little lady in the back of the head so her anal cavity tightens, making the orgasm all that more better for you, of course. Selfish. For example, I donkey punched Meredith last night and it was awesome. Well, let me tell you, it wasn't awesome for Meredith, you dick. Oh, God. Before we start, if you're under 18, you shouldn't be reading this because we are going to get down and raunchy. So let's get started. Here are disgusting Urban Dictionary definitions you definitely shouldn't try at home. We are definitely trying it because we are stuck at home. So here we go. Suicide wank. When you're having a wank just before blowing the load, shout out mom or dad, then try and finish the job before they get out into your room. Don't do that, you sick pervs. Do it behind locked doors. God, nobody wants to see that. Alligator fuck house. A daring sexual maneuver mid-coitus, one person bites the neck of the other, locks their arms and legs down, and goes into a death roll, all while maintaining insertion like downshifting a car. Panamanian petting zoo? I can't read. I feel like Nemo.
Okay, don't hurt yourself.
When one forces one's partner to pick the nuts and corn out of a bowel movement, the partner then presents the nuts and corn to a cup or a dish. One then tosses the nuts, I'm shaking, onto the bed where the partner eats them like a goat or other typical petting zoo animal. Angel's touch. When you are peeing or shifting and your dick touches the urinal toilet while your other dicks probably have been. I mean, okay, that happens. Happens all the time. Kentucky Klondike bar. The act of freezing a bowel movement and sexually penetrating another with a frozen bowel movement. Why? Just go to a sex shop, you weird sicko. There's literally stores you can buy things that aren't literally shit to f*** yourself with. Cold lunch. The simple sexual act of forcing yourself to throw up into another person's mouth, usually in the result of the other person eating it. It's disgusting. Saddlebacking. We're just going to burn through these. As you saw, or as you can see, this is not appropriate. If you're under 18, don't watch this. The term for the phenomenon of Christian teens engaging in unprotected anal sex in order to preserve their virginities. Let me tell you, you're losing your virginity. No matter the hole. Duck butter. The combination of sweat from the ballsack and anus that creates a buttery film on the grundle and butthole, occurring usually from an unwashed scrotum. Creating a smelly odor that's disgusting. Boys are gross. Ethnic cleansing. The inevitable bout of flaming hot diarrhea that occurs after eating certain ethnic cuisines. Thai and Indian Thai and Indian cuisines are notorious for this. After ethnic cleansing, the entire digestive system is vacant or cleaned out. Yeah, that I have definite experience with that, especially with Panda Express and Taco Bell. I love you, but you clean my bowels. You clean my bowels. Blumpkin, the delicately balanced art of getting your cock sucked while taking a dump. That's disgusting. What is with people and poop? Why is there such a fascination with other people's feces? I feel like in order for that one to work, not that I thought about it, is you have to get a stool on a toilet while you're sitting there, so you have enough room to poop and enough room for the other person to go down on you. Mom, don't watch this one. Frosty the Snowman, a game where you get 4 of your friends, mostly guys or girls who can squirt. Ugh, I hate that word. Where you all jerk off into a hat. Top hat is preferable. Come on. And the last person to come, or the person who can't come into the hat, has to wear the hat and resembling a melting snowman. Oh god. Hot Carl, to excrete fecal matter into a sock and then to hit a person in the face with a sock filled with feces. Again, what is with people and poop? That's disgusting. Waffle Stomp, to defecate in the shower. Then proceed to try to stomp it down the drain with your foot. Why? You have a perfectly good toilet, Karen. Ugh, disgusting. Kevin, an old-fashioned dildo used in ancient Greece that was made of wood. Ooh, imagine the splinters on that one, Midas touch. The accidental tipping of a finger with poo when wiping one's anus after dumping. I mean, we're only human. Poo butter. Poo butter is one of the ultimate paybacks to your mortal enemy, or failing that, a superbly disgusting prank that will make you the most outcast, hated human being on your friends list. So simply sneak into your victim's kitchen, and take a tub of butter or margarine from the fridge. Take the tub and place it in the microwave for 1 to 2 minutes to reduce the butter marge into a liquid. Pour this liquid into an empty receptacle such as a bowl or a glass and put it to the side. Now take the empty butter marge container and defecate into it. Oh, is this all just about poop? Because I think I want to stop now if it is. Once his filthy task is complete, pour the liquid butter on top of your defecation. Replace the lid, then place the butter marge back into the fridge. Can you imagine waking up one morning to have some margarine with your toast and it's poop? It's your shitty friend's shit. God. Warning tap. The universal tap given, signaling an impending ejaculation. It's like Morse code, but with your dick. Rodeo. Enter a woman from behind, wrap one hand around, and firmly grasp breast. Bend over. Ugh, this is boring. Straight people write this? God, why is this all about poop and stuff? Shame, I was having fun, now not so much anymore. Shame fuck. The person you're compelled to fuck, even though they're not the hardest. We have a lot of shame fucks out there. I feel like we definitely have a lot. Especially in quarantine. People are sending nudes to each other. Nudes to people that they would never in a million years mess around with outside in public. Quarantine got us all horny. Atomic bomb. An atomic bomb is performed by climbing to the top of the stall and shitting into the toilet from about 5 to 6 feet above the bowl. This should be an Olympic sport. Oh my god. May also be called atomic dump. Wow. I'm learning so much today. Urkel jerk. Jerking off while looking in a mirror when addressed as Steve Urkel.
Can I do that?
That is so oddly specific. Gummy. The act of receiving a blowjob from a toothless woman or a man. No comment on that one. That's really weird. That's it. I didn't read all 37 because I just couldn't handle it anymore. My vocabulary is strong. I feel so much better about myself reading those, especially reading those aloud to myself in my room. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this episode of Unbearably Unsolicited. Hope you learned a few things. If you enjoyed yourself and you want to support this channel or whatever the hell this podcast is, I'll leave my Venmo and PayPal on the screen, and links can be also found down below in the description. Follow me on my socials. Again, that will be listed down below as well. I hope you guys have a good one. And after this quarantine, we should all go and bathroom battleship. I'll see you then.